Hello everyone. Today, I, Lina Ashar from BaaBee TV, would be interviewing the award-winning entrepreneur, educator, and the author of two best-selling books, Lina Ashar. So, hello Lina. Trust you're doing well.
Doing very well, Afreen. How are you?
All good, all good.
If there's a rule that you need to have as a family to decrease anxiety, is that there are no screens at the table, and we always have meals together. And when we have meals together, we're not saying what did you do today. We're talking about how you're feeling today, how are you being today, what could you control today, what was outside of your control today, what did you learn to think about so you could manage that, the thing that you could not control. So so we do more of those kinds of things. And if you've got little children and they can't play with other little children, you can have play dates online
Yes.
where where you're singing songs together and talking together, watching one kid play a piano, another kid read a storybook. There's lots and lots of things you can do. So kids don't have to be isolated. They don't have to be socially and emotionally isolated. Maybe physically, yes, but not socially and emotionally. And you can do that. And hey, parents, make time for Netflix as well. Make time for when you're just completely in downtime and either reading or watching Netflix or doing something that you really, really enjoy. So, because gratification, even immediate gratification, is a part of life. It's an important component of life. So I hope that answers your question. Really, what does holistic development mean? It just basically means we want our kids to grow up feeling whole and healed and not fractured and fragmented and wounded. That's what we want for our kids, right? So basically, anything that helps your child experience joy and flow moves your child towards wholeness, whether that's math or science, or music, or public speaking, or dance, or drama. Uh, all I would ask parents to do is give more weightage to emotional development than intellectual development. It's when our children feel self-aware, when they know how to feel and regulate their emotional states. This is where flourishing, wholeness, and thriving happens. This is where we find our personal and passion mastery, and that is holistic. That's a child growing up to be a whole adult. So you just naturally have to follow the interest of a child, right? So it's my mom watching me teach, which guided my path, right? It's watching my younger brother trade in football cards. So my younger brother is a businessman trader. So he would start with one football card and he'd end up with 100 football cards without ever spending a dime. So my mom realized that he's a trader, that's what he's going to do. So you need to look at what the child's interested in. And it may not be math or science. It may be dance or music. And it's just as important as math and science. So what I'm always encouraging parents to understand is we've entered a new age of imagination. And don't focus on math and science so much, because you know what? Computers are going to be able to do it, the math and science. Focus on human skills, entrepreneurship, innovation, focus on personal mastery. Ask kids to think deeply about questions that get them to personal mastery. Get kids to think about, who am I? What do I value? What do I want out of life? What will take me there? What habits will I need to be able to do? What goals will I need to set to be able to get what I want out of life? But as long as I don't try to influence what you value and you don't try to influence what I value, we can have a world that's successful, happy, and fulfilled. And we all know that depression is at an all-time high. So I would say that this outside-in version of success is not working for us. So let's flip it, and let's all work on flipping it. And we flip the model, and we bring up and we educate our children, and we talk to them so that they do create this inside out version.